Hey guys, it's Katie Hardman and Chris Suarez, your team leader and operating principal. It is Friday. We made it through another week of this. Yeah. So let's really quick recap the week. Chris, how did we end the week in the market?
Yeah, it was a busier week than to be honest I expected heading into it. But just real quick numbers. I'm pulling these numbers like I mentioned on Wednesday. I pull them every single day. I pulled MLS just rolling 7 days, so the last week, truly week. We saw just under 700 listings come on the market. So clearly sellers out there looking to get ahead of what may or may not come. But 697 new listings entered the Portland metro market. 171 came back on market, so that's slightly up over the week before, but not a whole lot up, about 30 or so up from the week before. 437 pendings, so clearly a lot of people still going into contract. In fact, there was 19 bumpables as well, so well over 456 pended and gone into contract in just a week's period. And then closings are still happening. 622 closed in Portland Metro in just the last 7 days. So outside of everything else, if I just looked at data and I had no idea that we were going through a pandemic or there was fear and anxiety, I look at those numbers and say, gosh, that's a real healthy market. Inventory is beginning to pick up, which we expected as we go more towards that potential buyer's market with inventory rising.
I love it. And on the KWRP front, we had a lot of great conversations. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our stand-ups this week and State of the Company on Wednesday. KWRI came out with some great content this week. We were just talking about that, right? And I'm looking at it, and specialty markets during a shift. We've got Casey Mock and Leslie Akers from Land and Luxury, virtual open houses and consultations, which I know a lot of you have been asking for content on that. And then how to host a virtual open house. So they're coming out with so much great content right now to help us in the now situation, which is so fun to plus everything we're doing in the market center.
What I love about that, Katie, is those are all lives, or they were lives this week. And if it fits into your schedule, great, plan around it or plan it into your schedule as you look at the live schedule for next week. And if not, now go back and just put that content into your weekend schedule or your learning schedule next week. But every single week, I've been getting some great content just to deliver to my team and my clients as well.
I love it. So let's make this short. Let's wrap it up. What are some few thoughts that you think we could share with our clients or things we should know right now going into the weekend and next week?
I'll give you two things. From a client perspective, there's no better thing to look at than our Wednesday State of the Company. Every single Wednesday, please be on that live or watch it later. But we gave some awesome data for buyers, some awesome data for sellers, and on that link, actually in the email that you sent out on Wednesday evening, there's that link of Rob Levy and him talking through those 5 graphs that we shared and what he's saying with his clients. Haven't heard it said any better than that. So go there for clients. And I guess my final sort of thought as we wrap up this week and head into the weekend and look forward to the next week is every single one of us probably experienced a little bit of stress this week, maybe a lot of bit of stress. I came across a Harvard Business Review article this week. It was called "Stress Can Be a Good Thing If You Know How to Use It." Stress can be a good thing if you know how to use it. And at the end of the day, what those authors said was, under stress, our focus narrows. And if we find ourselves stressed, it just reminds us that you think what is going on is important to you. And if you're not stressed, then perhaps the industry isn't important to us, our clients aren't important to us, right? Real estate isn't important to us. So if you find yourself stressed, just know that what we're going through is important to us. Now, at the end of it, they said this: we need to see it, own it, and use it. We need to see what's causing us stress and acknowledge that. Like, name why I'm stressed out right now. Owning it means I'm going to own the fact that this stress is coming because this is important, and that means I need to do something, right? I need to act on something. Otherwise, the stress will just sit, and that's unhealthy. And the last thing is use it. The writer said that when the body experiences stress, it pumps hormones such as dopamine and adrenaline into our bloodstream, which actually increases our energy and heightens our awareness. So stress will increase our energy, heighten our awareness. And the wrap up of that article is my wrap up for today. And the author said, don't waste a good crisis. The fact is that stress brings us energy and awareness like we've never experienced before, probably. Don't waste it. Don't waste it and let that stress just sit with you, right? Set your intention for this weekend, for the week ahead, and don't waste this crisis. That's what I got.
Thank you. And thank you to all of our agents for participating this week. We look forward to seeing you next week. Like I say every week, if you need us, call us, text us, email us. We are here for you, and we hope you have a good weekend. Bye, guys.
Thanks.